Hey guys, good morning. This is Cody with Everything Home Theater. It's good to see you again. I wanted to talk a little bit today about cinescope screens. Cinescope screens are extra wide and they don't work with conventional shows that are 16 by 9. They do, but I'm going to show you how they do and what the difference is. Cinescope screens are wider, so when you get a 16 by 9 screen, you actually end up stretching that picture a little bit to fit the screen. Or you can put curtains on the sides of the screen and keep the original aspect ratio of the show that you're watching. So I'm going to show you how the Valerion Vision Master Pro 2, which is the projector that my wife and I have in our home theater, I'm going to show you how that makes the cinescope screen work in this theater. The first thing when you get the screen, are you making your debut? The first thing when you get the screen, when you set the projector up and you get the screen, it'll fit its picture to the screen. Nope, that's my drink. Nice try, Bubba. It'll fit the picture to the screen. When you first set the projector up in front of the screen, it attempts to self-regulate or align itself to your screen. When it starts doing that, so there. So once the projector has aligned itself to your screen, it'll stretch the images to fit that cinescope screen perfect for a 16 by 9 show. Now, a lot of people say, what does the picture look like when you are watching a show that's letterboxed? So I'm going to show you. When you watch a movie that's letterboxed, I'm going to use the sample of Black Adam right now because it is letterboxed. So I'm going to show you when you're watching a movie that's letterboxed, you actually still get the black bars. And a lot of people say, well, that probably looks terrible. As you can see, it doesn't look that bad. You've got the black bars. But the stretched image, it just doesn't look that out of aspect ratio. But with the Valerion Vision Master Pro 2 and its quick menu settings, they have, let's bring up the quick menu. In the quick menu, you can change your picture modes for different types of color, sports, energy saving, PC and gaming's very bright, and then you have a theater mode. My wife and I like to stick to the standard. Your whites are very white, the colors look good, we think. So then you go over here to picture size and see how it's set to 16 by 9. On 16 by 9, it stretches the image of whatever you have, but as you can see, you've got the black lines on the top and bottom. If you go down this menu right here, you'll see that they have a 21 by 9. They have a 32 by 9. I don't know what the heck you would use that for, unless you're doing some sort of gaming on a super extra wide screen. I mean, that's literally double a 16 by 9. You'd need two of these screens next to each other. But see how the picture looks. See how the picture is really stretched, and now my black lines are really, really big. But below 32 by 9, you have some anamorphics. You have an anamorphic 16 by 9, that basically gives you the real picture of what's showing without any stretching. So as you can see, you do have some black lines on the top and bottom, but you also have them on the right and left. That is an untouched picture right there. So your aspect ratio is perfect. But with a cinescope screen, if I come over here and I go down to anamorphic, it's 2.39 to 1. My screen is a 2.35 to 1. But if I go to that setting, not only has it stretched it all the way out to the edges of the screen, the black bars are gone because it has brought back it's like using an anamorphic lens. It has made the picture fit within the screen and has eliminated the black bars on the top and bottom. So now the aspect ratio of this picture should generally be about perfect. And I'm not wasting lumens on making those black pixels. So I'm not going to say it's a brightness that you notice, but you're not wasting the energy. So there may be a little bit more brightness. The picture is very good, and I know that Spexman has created an anamorphic lens for the Vision Master Max that is a pop out the original, pop in. Okay, pause. That is a pop out original and pop in the anamorphic. And for the Vision Master Pro 2, they've created a lens that connects to it and it flips in and out of place as needed. With this built-in function, you just have to go through your menu and set it for each movie. Now you may be saying, boy, that's a lot of button presses to get your movie to fit, or whatever you want to do. It can be, but using your remote, if you can create a macro on your remote, you can go through those button presses all on your own. So here in our home theater, we have the Sofa Baton X2, and I have created a macro that allows the remote to go through the button presses all on its own. So because you have long and short press functions on here, a short press, I'm going to go back to the movie and show you how I have this set up. So we're back into regular 16:9. In 16:9, I've got the black bars. Now if I hit my programmed button, do you see how it opened up the display? Went over 1 and then it went down 4. That takes me to the anamorphic 16:9. That was a short press. Now if I use the same button and I do a long press, there it is again, and we're back to the regular 16:9. So that is just something I wanted to share with the Valerion Vision Master Pro 2, and I'm sure the Max does it. I don't know about any of the other models, but having a built-in anamorphic setting is great. And with one press of the button, I can get rid of the black bars. My scope screen is totally full of the dedicated picture. The only thing that it does not work on, so I'm going to explain to you how it works through the Valerion projector. It has to be through an external source. So you either have to have a Fire Stick plugged into the back or your NVIDIA Shield coming through an HDMI. I do have my Shield plugged into our receiver, and then the receiver's HDMI goes through the ceiling and out to the projector. So I can change the pictures of those. My Blu-ray player also, it goes to the receiver and same HDMI over to the projector. I can change the pictures of Blu-rays. I can change the pictures of DVDs. I can change the picture of Netflix apps coming through. That was Netflix that we just did of Black Adam. I can change the aspect ratio of those as long as they're not Dolby Vision. Anything with the Dolby trademark on it, Dolby Vision, cannot be changed. I don't know why, to be honest with you, because you're changing the size of it. You're not changing the colors and stuff like that, but Dolby stuff cannot be changed. The other thing that I'm saying with this, by it has to be an external source, is using the built-in Google GUI on the projector. It won't work on those. So even if I turn on Netflix, I can't change the aspect ratio using the anamorphic settings if you're using the built-in Google UI. So therefore your sources have to be external. So that is just something I wanted to share with everybody about the Valerion Vision Master Pro 2. It's not even the Max, but they're very similar. This projector's been great in this home theater. We've watched a lot of movies. We've really enjoyed it. And once we figured out that we didn't have to spend another $1,000 to get an anamorphic lens, that was kind of a weight lifted off my shoulders, because I kept thinking, these black bars, you get used to them and you don't notice them. But if you want a bigger picture, just for more immersiveness, that's always going to be on the back of your mind. So now the fact that I can do this and not have to get rid of them, that's great. So thank you for joining us this morning. I just wanted to share that about the Vision Master Pro 2, because a lot of people are asking me how the scope screen works. I know before buying this projector, I wondered myself if it would fit its picture to the screen, or was I going to have a 16:9 and have to put up curtains on the sides, because that was originally my plan, was to put up curtains and use them, you know, if I was watching something old, an old cartoon or an old TV show, be able to bring the curtains into a 4x3. Using the anamorphic, because there are 4x3 settings in there too. Using the anamorphic stuff makes it fit to the screen pretty dang good. The other thing that I wanted to mention, the reason I bring this up to make this video was people in the comments asking me why I went with a scope screen. I went with the scope screen originally thinking I was going to get a JVC in V5 or NX5, some sort of bulb projector, but it had lens memory. I know that there's a new firmware supposed to be coming out for Valerion's Vision Master series, and I think it's coming out today, August 13th. People were excited and like, is lens memory on there? Is lens memory on there? I think the only thing that it has is the dynamic iris setting. I haven't heard of anything. Well, it has some new extended black level settings on there too, but I've heard mixed reviews. A lot of people are saying it's great. A lot of people are saying, wow, it's loud. So I don't even use EBL here in our home theater. I don't have the dynamic iris. The Pro 2 doesn't have the iris at all. That's just the Max. So this firmware update's mostly for Max users. They didn't update anything for 3D. There is no lens memory on this though. A lot of people were hoping for lens memory. So that's why I'm putting out this video, because this anamorphic function, you don't really need lens memory for it. You don't need an anamorphic lens. So I want to thank you guys for joining us. Milo and Missy say good morning. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I hope this helps you somehow. If you found value in this content, please like and subscribe. Comment below what you think about the scope screen and the aspect ratio settings for the Valerion Vision Master. If I had known about this function, it would have been a no-brainer really for this projector. Other projectors with lens memory, yeah, those are an option too, but I didn't realize that this was built into this. And for, I think this projector is now $24.99. It used to be $26.99. I think it's $24.99 now. A lot of times you see it on sale for $2,099. I don't know if I've seen $19.99 yet, but to have this built into this is you're getting a great deal. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about what I showed you with the aspect ratio. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them below and I'll answer everything. Hope you have a great day and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Surround sound spinning all around, popcorn crunching in the sweet